Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday morning's thought for today. Today is slightly different. I'm not going to be doing what I've been doing regularly now for I don't know how many mornings. I'm going to do something slightly different in as much as I want to tell you where we're going to be going in December. Obviously, this morning is the last day in November, and maybe you're like me, you're quite glad to see November out, because for me, November is a very dark day. You just have to look out the window behind me. It's a dark month. It's a dark time of year. We lose the leaves of the trees and it all looks a bit bleak. And then December comes, and December seems to explode with light and joy and happiness, and let's hope a little bit of goodwill toward men. And we thank God for December, because December is such an important month. It's a month where we get ourselves ready to celebrate the Nativity, the birth of Jesus Christ. And what a wonderful time of year. And I must confess, I'm a sucker for Christmas. I love Christmas season. I prefer Easter, but I love Christmas. I don't let myself think about Christmas and do anything about it until really the 1st of December. And so tomorrow morning's the first morning of December. And I can remember as a child loving the advent calendar that my mum would pin to the wall in the kitchen. And my sister and I took turns in opening the door. And after about 7 or 8 years, we knew what was behind every door, but we still enjoyed opening it. And it was a bit of fun. In fact, I can remember an advent calendar we had in the manse in Banbridge, and we noticed about halfway through the month, Christmas Day, there were chocolates behind each door, and Christmas Day seemed rather strange, as if something had happened to it, and we investigated and found that Christmas Day had already been opened and the chocolate had gone. I'm not sure where it went, and we never ever got an answer from any of our children, but we have our suspicions. In fact, one of my friends recently posted on Facebook something about, according to my chocolate advent calendar, there are only 3 days left until Christmas. So we love Christmas, we love preparing for it, we love taking those steps that take us closer to Christmas as we think about what Christmas is all about. And I wanted to try and do something about that this year. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this book. It's a book that's just come out very recently. It's a book that's called The Christmas We Didn't Expect. And it's just hot off the press. And it's maybe a book that you've heard of. It's been written, I suppose, because we're all getting the Christmas we didn't expect. This time last year, if someone had told us that Christmas 2020 was going to be a lot different from Christmas 2019, we wouldn't have believed them. And we've ended up getting a Christmas that we didn't expect. We got a year we didn't expect, and it's been a tough year for so many people. But this book is a wonderful book because I've already read through it. I know I've spoiled Christmas for myself, but I've done it because I got this book wanting to read for you every day. It's a daily devotional book. But I took some time to look into the whole copyright issue, and it's a bit blurred as to what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do by reading a book online. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read excerpts of it, and I'm going to comment on it, and I'm going to take our thoughts for the day from it. Now, I will only be doing the 5 days of the week. I won't be doing the weekend. So if you want to find out what happens at the weekend, then I'd encourage you to try and buy this book. In fact, I encourage you to try and buy it anyway, because I think it's going to be a timeless book, not just for 2020, but for the years to come. So try and get your hands on it. And I say that because it's not very easy to get. I've been told they're sold out all over the place. Many people have been buying them, but if you can get your hands on one, if you've got a Kindle, you can get an easy way to get a copy of it. But I want to encourage you to try and get your hands on one, because it's a great book, and it will help you also fill in the gaps between the days when we're not thinking about it on Saturdays and Sundays, really. So I want to encourage you to try and buy this book. So this isn't me in any way trying to steal anything from the book. I want to encourage you to try and buy it and be part of us as we travel through the Christmas story. So I'm going to start this tomorrow morning, the 1st of December, and we'll take our time to think about it as we start the day together. Just a thought for today based on this book's daily devotion for each day. Hopefully you'll join with us, you'll think about it, you'll take the thoughts and ponder them, because they're all the sort of thoughts you should be thinking about at Christmas time. You can still have your chocolate advent calendars and all the rest, but also set some time aside for Jesus and for thinking about what it really means. Hopefully we'll see you soon. And that's really my thought for today, to set aside some time to prepare your hearts and minds by doing a devotional. You can do this one, you can do any other one, but this is a great one, and hopefully we'll all enjoy it as we go through it together. So see you tomorrow morning, the 1st of December, God willing. God bless.